I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna turn the line and hurt you. What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful-tastic day. My wife is gone for a few days. She's on a cruise with her family, with her mother, and with some other family. So you know what? I got the house to myself. I got the whole house to myself. So let's do a little bit of a P.O. box unboxing. It is about that time. And as always, thank you guys so much for everything that you've sent over. And I would like to relay a message from my wife in her absence to thank you from her as well. Because some of you guys have sent movies over for her or different gifts and such. And I always bring it out to her. And she is like overly surprised and just like, oh, how could people send me things, you know? But it's such a lovely, gesture from you guys to do that, to think of her as well. So I really do appreciate that. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first package. And hey, you know what the best thing about being alone in the house is? I don't have to be quiet. The door is open. There's PBS or something playing in the back. I think it might be the Travel Channel, actually. I don't know. There's only two channels I watch. It's either NHK, which is Japan's channel, or Create, which is technically PBS, I think. So it's just a lot of arts and creative things like that. All right. Enough about me. Let's get into some packages. The first one here is from SJ. The initials here. So thank you so much, SJ. Must stand for super. I can't think of a Superman kind of initial. I can't think of anything. Superjoy? There's probably something that one of you is going to think of and you're like, oh, that is what I should have said. All right, so let's see what SJ has sent over here. SJ. I already see part of what it is. We got a shirt. We have a shirt and maybe in a CD. All right, SJ. Thank you so much. And there's a note here as well, which I will read here. So, the CD that was sent, so this is Laura Marling. Laura Marling. Never heard of her, but I do like the artwork on the back. Look at that. Little black and white kind of bold sketching of a little marsh, a forest, a woods of some sort. This is her album, I Speak Because I Can. I don't know why, but the artwork reminds me a little bit of Mojin Heap. She's really good. And then the shirt here, and I'm reading the email, the note from Mr. SJ as well. Here is the shirt. Can I see it? I can't see it. English Settlement XTC. This is a good shirt and a great design. Now, I haven't listened to this album from XTC. It's definitely one we got to listen to in the future. We're working our way through Limes and Lemons. I'm just kidding. I know it's Oranges and Limes right now. But English Settlement has been one that has been widely requested. And it probably will be the next one we listen to anyway. So, man, now I got my outfit for for when we're listening to it. Thank you so much for sending this over, SJ. That's really sweet of you. Thank you so much for that. And then just reading the note here, he puts in the notes a little bit of information regarding Miss Laura Marling. Says that she's been influenced by Joni Mitchell, Paul Simon, and some others here. That was really nice of you. Thank you so much for sending that over. That's beautiful. These are lovely gifts here. I don't know where I'm going to put my trash. I guess I can put... Let's start back here. This is all clean back here, so we'll start there. Thank you so much. And then I'll put my note. Aquí. Let's move on to the next one right here. This is going to be from Martin. This is from Martin, so thank you so much. Feels like a CD. And if it feels like a CD, I almost said it quacks like a CD. Let me just open the packages. I'm talking too much. Let's see. This is Kevin Ayers. Am I pronouncing his name right, by the way? Kevin Ayers, or is it Ayers? Kevin. This is his original album series. So this is a multi album then. Joy of a toy, shooting at the moon, whatever, hold on, whatever she brings, we sing. Okay, it's all together. There's no spaces on that. Whatever she brings, we sing. Banana More, and the Confessions of Dr. Dream and Other Stories. That is really, really cool. Thank you so much for sending that over, Martin. This is a girthy package. I appreciate that. I appreciate the girth. Thank you so much. And that's just really cool that it includes all of those CDs there as well. I love that. That was really, really thoughtful of you. Thank you so much, Martin, for sending that over. Let me just make sure there's no note or anything. Nope, there is not. So we'll put this over here. And let me put this back here. All right. And then moving on to the next package. No name as of yet, but I'm sure we will. I don't even know why I tried to rip it there. We'll figure it out from there. All right. Moving in here, we have a CD. The CD is Midlake, The Trials of Van Occupanther. That's interesting. And this is some really interesting artwork over here. The Trials of Van Occupanther. Definitely never heard this one. But I couldn't even begin to guess what kind of genre or what this might be. This, by the way, let me see if I can find maybe a note so I can give proper thanks to the proper person. It must be this last piece of paper here at the bottom of the package. This is from Jeremy. Jeremy, thank you for sending this over. He says in the notes that this is a concept album, like a psych prog version of Fleetwood Mac. That sounds pretty cool. The artwork has me guessing. Like, I would have probably thought some sort of eclectic folk kind of music coming off of this one. But that is really cool. Some of the track names on the back, just to give you an idea. Roscoe, Bandits, Head Home, Van Occupanther, Young Bride, Branches. I don't know why I stumbled on that. And In This Camp, among many, many more. So thank you so much, Jeremy, for sending this over. Midlake. Sounds like a band I've heard of. Oh no, that's fair to Midland. All right, let's move on to the next package. We have 3 more here, and then we will end the night. This one here, it seems to be from Martin. Martin, thank you so much. Martin, thank you so much. Let's give it a little open. So today, it was a different kind of day at work today. You know some days you have a different kind of day. It's not necessarily a bad day, but it's just a different day. I had a different day at work, and after work I took a nice hot shower, as often, you're probably supposed to after work. And sometimes a shower just hits differently. You ever get in a hot shower after a long day, and it's different. Today was one of those days. I haven't had a day like that in a really long time, where the shower like really feels good and you don't want to get out of it. All right, so let's open this up together so the surprise is not my own. And what we have here, I would imagine a record. Take off the cardboard, and behind it, hold on, we got it upside down. I already saw it upside down. And behind it we have Shadowfax, Watercourse Way, a reissue of the 1975 recording. I have never, I'm I'm constantly surprised about how much music I've never heard or heard of. Because I used to pride myself on knowing a lot of music, even if I never heard it. Like, even before I discovered Jethro Tull, I've heard of them, and I knew there was a flute player in it. But man, there's constantly just music and artists and bands that I have never heard of in my life. If I had to take a guess with Shadowfax on the genre that they are, or he is, or she is, or they are, I would guess maybe classical, maybe something intimate. I don't think pop, I don't think rock, maybe folky, if I'm just taking a little stab in the dark. I don't know. But thank you so much for sending this over. I really appreciate that. I love new music, new explorations, new tales to tell, and new stories to be told. So thank you so much for sending that over. Now the cat is in here exploring the room. That's all right. We'll let her explore. And then we have a box over here. This is from Familia Sandoval. Thank you, as always, all of you, each and every single one of you guys, thank you so much. You guys have been part of those who have sent gifts to my wife as well. And once again, just to speak outside of her presence, thank you for that. Let's see. I got 2 more sides to cut. Not gonna lie though, that shower was like, I didn't want to leave. There was a moment when I said, you know what, the recording can wait. I'm just gonna stay in this shower a little longer. So what I did for dinner, my wife was so kind and like left me some Publix sliders that were already made. So I had that in a salad. And then I was just watching, like I said, PBS Create is what it's called here. And it was just like a little show about rowing up some river. And they're just talking about rowing up the river. Sometimes it's the simple things. So we have here on the top a note. It says The Marvelous 3 and Butch Walker CD set completion. I've never heard of The Marvelous 3 or of Butch Walker. Oh, Butch Walker. I was gonna say I've heard of Scott Walker. I think that's the only Walker I know in music. So we got some really shiny paper here. I just want to say that's some really shiny paper. And beneath the bubble wrap, beneath the packaging, we'll put this here. We'll put this here. Hold on. There's a lot of wrapping and a lot of things in this one. All right, we got some notes, which I love that the Sandoval family sends over. And then we have a card of some sort to my wife and to I. So thank you so much. I see that it's mostly towards my wife. I love that. I'll save that for her when she gets back. If it's supposed to be ours, I will save it. I will save it for when we get back. So, Butch Walker and the Marvelous 3. Let me get through the bubble wrap. Man, you guys really wrapped this one up. You guys put in some work on here. All right, so as I'm opening through this, let me just see what it says here. It says that Butch Walker, I'm reading their notes by the way, Butch Walker was the main guy in the trio that was the Marvelous 3. They had a major hit called Freak of the Week. Freak of the Week. I don't know how that goes. That's just my interpretation of how I think Freak of the Week would go. That was really nice of you though, to send the complete album the complete album collection is what I'm trying to say. All right, so in the first wrapped bubble wrap half, we have the Marvelous 3. I can't. It's hard to read it in. Also put it too forward to the screen. The Marvelous 3. Oh, fly just went on my nose. The Marvelous 3. Math and other problems. Math do have a lot of problems. Then you have the Marvelous 3. This would be Hey album, and I think this is the one that says that the Freak of the Week is off of. Let's see, you have The Rise and Fall, not of Ziggy Stardust, but of Butch Walker and the Let's Go Out Tonight. All right, let's go out tonight. That's hats. I don't know why I'm thinking Tinder Sticks, but it's definitely not Tinder Sticks. It's hats. That's the name of the album. I see the Blue Nile. All right. And then you have Butch Walker, Left of Self-Centered. Here. And the last one on this side is Butch Walker Letters. So thank you so much for sending that over. Like I said, I've never heard of Butch Walker, but he must have had a good career, because we got a second half of these these albums that he sent over. So let's see. If I had to guess what kind of genre, just looking at the album covers here, hold on. If I had to guess the genre, I would probably guess like alternative rock. What years did these come out? Late 90s they had a hit. So I'm just going to guess maybe late 80s, 90s, early 2000s band. So I'm just going to guess alternative rock off of what I'm looking at of the album covers and such. I'm just pulling the CDs out here really quick, and then we'll go through them one by one. Just give me one moment, and by one moment, I mean several moments, if you don't mind. All right, and then So this must be Marvelous 3 right here. And then we also have Butch Walker solo material here, I'd assume. So this is Butch Walker with Sycamore Meadows. Probably something a little more intimate, perhaps. And we have Story. Hold on. Story. Stay Gold. Okay, I can't read. It's Stay Gold, guys. It's Stay Gold. And then we have him sporting a little bit of a guitar there on the back. A little bit of a cool cowboy bohemian look he's got going on. And then we have Afraid of Ghost. Don't be afraid of Ghost. If Ghost ever haunts you, just invite them to dinner. They'll appreciate it. And then the last two, Butch Walker and the Black Widows. I didn't know ScarJo was in this. With the Spade. Right there. Got two more. Butch Walker and the Black Widows. I liked it better when you had no heart. Making a statement on that one. And then the final one we have here, which has a pretty cool little neon light album cover, American Love Story. And on the back part of it says a love story about hate. This is American Love Story. So thank you so much for sending that over. Thank you for the gift to myself and to my wife, of course. That's like I said, that's really lovely for you and for everyone else to think of her as well. That's just really caring, you know? So thank you for that once again. And I said it last time the Sandoval family sent it over, but they give me some notes. You know, they give me some background on what to look forward to with this. So I appreciate that. Love all the research that you guys put into it that you share with me. Because I get that from the comments when I read those. But it's nice, you know, obviously this is a more personal touch, for lack of a better word. And then let us move into the final package here. Well, I'm just kind of moving and readjusting a few things. This is by La David. Le David. This is by David. I don't know what I was trying to sass it up a little bit, but this is from David. Thank you. As always, David. Like, really? Oh, man. All right, so, I just started to try and open the box, and I already cut my finger a little bit. All right, no permanent damage, right? All right, let me just make a little incision, and then another incision. Hey, are you guys watching sumo, by the way, this tournament? If you've never watched sumo, you should really give it a shot. I'm not a sports guy, literally at all. I don't know anything about sports, but sumo is just like, that's something I can get into. You know, like, if you don't watch sumo, you probably have a preconception of what it is. And if you allow yourself to watch a few matches to kind of get into it, you're gonna get into it. If you're interested in unique things like that with the rich cultural history, I think you're gonna want sumo. Sumo is really, really cool. All right, so let's open this up together, guys. My cat's back. My cat comes in when I open things. She thinks it's for her. It ain't. Let's go ahead and remove the cardboard and let's do this together. Do I have this in frame? Probably. Hold on. That's probably a little better in frame, right? Okay. First one. Of course, I did it upside down. Hold on. I saw the back, which I didn't recognize. Let me see if this might be a little better. All right, let's try this again. At least it'll be the right way up. And first one, we have Creedence Clearwater Revival with, how do you pronounce that? Shuglin? Now, we literally just listened to a little bit of Creedence Clearwater Revival the other day. So that's well timed. Very well timed, I must say. So this is their album, Shuglin. Hold on, we're going to hide whatever else the next one is because I don't want to spoil the surprise yet. Thank you so much for sending that over. We're going to just lay that right here. The next one, Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton, what album is this now? This would be his album, At His Best. Okay, so is this an actual album from him, or is this like a best of material album from him? Let me just, there's not really an easy way to keep the surprise of whatever else it is. I'm just not going to look. But yeah, Eric Clapton at his best. And then here's the back of that as well. When was the release date on this? This was... I don't see anything initially, which I'm surprised about. Usually it's right there on the back with all the credits, but I don't see anything. But the artists you have on here, you're going to have Eric Clapton, of course, Ginger Baker, his co-drummer of Cream, Rick Gretsch on bass guitar, and Stevie Winwood, vocals, organ, and guitar. That's a nice little lineup right there. So thank you so much, David, for sending this over as well. Let us move forward into the next album. What? How perfect is the timing? How perfect is the timing? Because we're almost there. We are almost there at our 20K subscriber goal, and what a celebration! That's awesome to send this over. Man, you have some perfect timing. I'm excited to listen to this album. Obviously, I've heard so much about it, and how cool is it to have the actual record itself. That's really cool. You know, I never really looked at the album cover up close. She's dead, isn't she? It's like, I mean, she died, and I guess they're just watching the show. I don't know. There's something going on here. And she's not plain dead. She has the blood out her mouth. You know, in a movie, when someone has blood coming out their mouth after they've been shot, that's how you know they're dead. Right? Or they get punched really hard in their stomach, and they spit up blood. Like, that's, you know, they're done. That's the last time you'll see them. You won't see them in a sequel. David, thank you so much for the gifts. Every single one of you, seriously, thank you so much for all the love that you continue to show me here on the channel. And even in a bigger way, all the love that you show to not only myself, but to my wife as well. I think that is incredibly thoughtful of you guys to take it another step further, you know? So seriously, I really appreciate everything that you guys have done, all the time, the energy, the money that you put out for my benefit. I'm just a regular guy. I work an 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Sometime every once in a while on the weekends, I like to listen to good music. I'm just a normal guy, you know? I'm I'm just a normal guy listening to music, but thank you guys for enriching this normal guy's life. Seriously, so much. Come back tomorrow for whatever else we're doing on the channel. Hope that you enjoy the rest of your night, the rest of your day, and I hope everything's going well for you. Happy Thanksgiving as well. Stuff up on the turkey, stuff up on the sweet potatoes, stuff up on the cranberry sauce, and whatever else you're going to stuff up on, and enjoy it. Enjoy it. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you as always. Have a great one. Bye.